You're watching Proactive. Here's a look at some of the company news we've been covering in the resources sector over the past week. Empire Metals says it just released flowsheet for its Pitfield titanium project in Western Australia could reshape the economics of production. Built around conventional technology, it could cut asset use, energy costs and waste handling, with pilot testing planned this quarter.
We have a single processing operation. Will be located close to the mine. Each of the steps of processing, refining would be done in that one facility. So we remove administration overheads. We remove inter-transport costs. We remove a lot of the difficulties and challenges of having, importing ilmenite feedstock.
Tertiary Minerals is gearing up for its largest Zambia drilling campaign to date. The 4,000-metre programme targets the Mushima North silver-copper project as it works towards a maiden JORC resource by year-end.
These are potentially economic grades at these values, and that's why we're sort of targeting this sort of open pit style operation because it's near surface and it's within the oxide and free digging.
Rome Resources has launched its first field program as operator as its Canadian tin project in New Brunswick. More than 500 samples will be collected, while Bisie North assay results and a pilot mining project are progressing in the DRC.
The granite is very high in indium, and so that's a really key commodity. Mount Pleasant itself, certainly in the tin part of the deposit, looks to be one of the largest indium deposits in North America. So, it's a very valuable commodity. So we will see that, I think, as well in our tin areas. So it's a multi-commodity, but I think tin is the main focus.
Caledonia Mining reported encouraging drill results from Mutapa. Intercepts include grades approaching 14 grams per tonne gold and some widths of up to 19 metres, ahead of a maiden resource estimate due in the third quarter.
As you say, Mutapa is immediately adjacent to Bilboes, and the work that we've focused on at Mutapa is focused on the northern edge of the Mutapa property, which is immediately adjacent to Bilboes, and that's where there would be a very, very significant scope for either shared infrastructure, or you could simply just take the material from Mutapa and put it straight through Bilboes. So yes, there is the potential for a high degree of synergy.
London BTC company is expanding its Nevada gold portfolio while keeping Bitcoin at the center of its strategy. The company says low-cost gold projects could generate future capital to strengthen its Bitcoin treasury, with more updates expected over the summer.
I think it's important to say that we're still a Bitcoin-first company, but we are actively building this differentiated listed platform, I guess, that gives us exposure around scarce assets generally, right? But the ultimate goal here, and the reason we do the gold strategy in itself, is to monetize it at some stage and rotate that capital back into Bitcoin.
Follow us and subscribe on YouTube, our social channels, and on proactiveinvestors.co.uk.